What's going on, guys? I'm back at you again. And today we're going to go over, I guess it's week 2 of the preseason. And we'll get through as much of this as I see fit. And let me just get this closer and let's get right into it. Alright, so first play, pass play. Looks like the defense is in prevent. Like everyone's playing way backed off. What's up with this? Look at this rusher, just runs right by. At this point, you got to spin and you can make a play. This D tackle can get off, doesn't even try. So that's not a real rush right there, guys. And let me guess the catch. I knew it. I knew this was going to get caught just based on the rush because they could have gotten him a few times, but they were pretending like they couldn't get him. And then they allowed the throw. And then let's watch the people around the ball. Does this look like 1, 2, 3 guys? Do they look like they're really trying to go attack this football? Nah. This guy's jogging. This guy's jogging a little faster. And this guy is just staying behind. And allows him to catch it. Like, ugh. It's very hard to watch. Alright, let's see what happens here. False start by the left tackle. Now, the rusher hits him late. Somehow this guy gets wide open, and then the defender does the run at him and not turn my head. Let's see if what this corner does. Oh, he runs inside and turns his body around. I don't know what he was doing here. So let's talk about this. So as a corner, you're here, you have inside help. You wouldn't bite on this inside move. He only bit on it to make it seem like he got faked out to let the pass go through, because he never turned his head back to look for the ball. Let me show you what I mean. So right here, all right, he does this inside move. Guess what? You have a linebacker here. If this quarterback dares to throw that, he's going to take that away. At least bat it down, kill him, so you don't need to bite on this. You can see him biting already. Watch. He bites. Now he has to turn around. There's receivers on a full sprint. Now this guy's turning his body around. By the time he turns around, it's too late. It's only because of what he did. It's a game of inches. He didn't have to do what he did. Let him do that inside move. You want him to go inside. You have help inside. If he just just sat back and stayed in his zone, the ball would have just came right to him. But it's the NFL. Lets him catch it. The safety puts a really soft hit on him, we'll say. I wanted to say something else, but we'll say it was a soft, lackluster hit. Alright. Now let's see what happens here. They have the void of any rush coming at him. And it's a screen. Looks like they release who? What is that, the left guard? One-handed catch, but we already know magnets are in play. That was probably a magnet catch. Can't tell from this far, but I put any amount of money on it. What's with these non-tackles? So they only showed the replay to emphasize the magnet catch. That's what this play was for. So there's that. I think they don't even show a replay of the catch. I wish they would. That's more video for me, but nope, they won't. They learned their lesson from last season. They get smarter. All right, so let's see. On this play, false start, left tackle, right up top. The void of any type of blocking here and rush at the same time. The outside guys don't get any rush. Let's watch our guard. Our running back whiffs right there. Let's watch our running back one more time whiff on the blitz right there. And then he gets hit, but he gets the ball off. It's a duck. Look at the defender give up on the play, guys. So the quarterback got hit, guys. As a defender, you see the quarterback get hit, and look at the effort on this guy. Telling me this is someone who's playing for a roster spot and who's trying to make millions of dollars to get his family onto a new tax bracket. Let's see. Look at this. Come on, guys. It was a duck. Let's be honest. He threw a duck. If that guy sprinted as fast as he could, he's going to make a play on the ball. There's only one reason why he wouldn't be sprinting to that ball after getting beat. I think you guys can figure out that reason. Sad. All right, next play. So we have another false start. Right tackle doesn't get called, and devoid of any blocking. Look at the defender guy. Look at the defender. He's doing what they always do. Like, I can make videos about this all day long. The receivers, or I should say the defenders, they just run next to the guy. They never, ever, ever, ever try to locate the football or turn their head ever. They only just run next to the guy and let him catch it, and then they like do a half-ass reaction. That's what they do, guys. If they're trained to do that in the NFL, you're never trained to do that anywhere else except for the NFL, because it's about entertainment. They want these big pass plays. It's good optics. It makes the league look great if these catches happen. But let's be honest, this defender is literally step for step. You already can see the receiver is flashing his hands up. His eyes are probably getting big. And you mean to tell me you're not going to try to locate the ball at this point? Of course, it shrinks again. So he doesn't locate the ball. Let's see. It's right there, guys. He face guards and throws his hands up instead of just looking back for 1 second just to see where it's at. And then it goes right through into the magnets. He almost shoves the guy forward before he starts grabbing at him. Tell me he doesn't shove him forward right there, guys. Oh my God, this is phony. Watch. After this guy catches the ball, number 15, the defender pushes him forward to give him more momentum, and then he grabs him. But it's a half-ass grab. Watch this. And then pushes him forward right there. You see it? Like, why would you push him forward? You're just helping him. And then he grabs. Like, you can't mean to tell me that as small as you are, you thought you were going to push him over. Like, all you did was help him run faster. Like, that's bad, man. That's real bad. All right, false start again. So, literally 3 false starts in a row on these last 3 plays. So, we're in for a long year if they're letting these slide in the preseason. And every time you see a false start happen and they don't call it, you can bet your ass it's going to be a big play. It's a play that's supposed to be big. That's why they didn't stop play. So just keep that in mind. You see a blatant penalty and it doesn't get called, that's the reason. Ball's in the air. Touchdown. Yep. What did I tell you, though, guys? Every time you see one of these right here, let's wait right there, false start. And then they don't call it. It's blatant as hell. We all can see it. Even our grandmas can see it. He flings it. Defender was right there. Half-ass swipes at it. And the receiver is able to get it close to the magnet. Next play. They give... Oh, this is on the defensive... Oh, this is the defensive end, guys. Right here. This guy, go flat down the line. Why are you going so far upfield? This is on him. This is his play to make. You once you see the handoff is made, you would need to go flat down the line. You can't go this way and then back, because then he's going to beat you to the spot. You have to meet him to where he's going to go, but at the same time, not allowing him to get outside of you. It's a hard job, but he didn't do his assignment. He didn't leave his left arm free. He didn't close out the outside or his inside at all. Watch this. See, he went too far upfield. He wants to stay about right here. It's a game of inches. So staying here at 1 yard helps you so much. Now you can go flat down the line, and if he tries to cut back, you still have a 2-way go at it. So now he's going to go this way. Now the running back goes in front of him. Now he can go right or straight. And he has this guy here to cut off. This guy, most likely, if he's smart. Yep. Yeah, he ends up getting the guy I said he should have, and that's all it is, guys. See, don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, he literally went to the block that I said he would, but it's only because of the defensive end, guys. There's no edge set, so there's no chance. This 1 yard makes a huge difference. If you stay 1 yard shallow, flat down the line, you make the play in the backfield when we have nothing to talk about here. Instead, now you're on SportsCenter for a simple play that could have been made. Give me 1 second here. A little off kilter. All right, here we go. So we don't have to see this again. And then the block was made that I said should have been made. But if he didn't make that block. But hold on, let me see something. Let me see the block that was made upfield by the receiver. The 41, though, he needs to engage and spin and get outside here. This guy needs to make the angle to get the tackle, guys. Like, let's be honest. He doesn't even start running until this guy cuts him off. So, yeah, this was a scripted touchdown run. So I'm going to talk about this play and probably that other reception that we just saw. Those are two good plays to speak of that are clearly rigged. Defense just helping the offense, but looking like they're there, but not. It happens all the time. Just very used to seeing it. So we got motion to the offense's right, run left. We saw this play already. We already saw this play on the Bills breakdown. We're not going to break down any Bills-Steelers plays. We saw that game. So motion to the offense's left and run to the offense's left. Here's our defensive end. No edge, no chance. I know he's taking on blocks, but that's football for you. There's no edge. There's no chance. He doesn't hold his ground, this guy right here, the defensive end. So once you can't hold your ground, the running back gets outside of you or inside of you, and you can't stop him. You're the first point of attack on the outside as a defensive end. If you can't hold your ground, it's going to be a big play, man. Because the defense is defending or depending on you to defend that better. They're depending on you to keep the edge sealed. At least collapse it down so someone can get there. Like, he couldn't even... That hole was the size of a car. Like, he should have collapsed way higher than that. And if you can't, at least make a pile. Cause a pile. We're not watching this play either. We already saw... Wait, did we see this play? This might have been a play we didn't see. Let me just double check this. Yeah, we went over this, I'm pretty sure. Either way, it's not even a starter. I thought it was Josh Allen, so that's the only reason I cared for a second. All right, so first play action. They go naked bootleg. I'm not a fan of these when it's not on the goal line. So let's see this. Defensive end, free release, doesn't go in hard enough. He could have gone in harder. Those two steps that he didn't go hard enough on was the difference in him not making the play. And also, why is this guy not covered, number 4? Why is number 4 not covered? Let's see who messed up here. Yeah, it's one of these two guys, because this guy, he's covering here. So this guy probably should have taken there, and then this guy is on top of there. So they completely botched that. There's no way that this play should have been open at all. And then you can see this guy right here is covering here. So these two guys messed up. They doubled on one guy and left that guy open. And then this guy doesn't really burst off the line. Because if he did, he would already be here. At least. He'd be around this point. Now the quarterback can't really make that throw. He's going to have to buy more time. But now he's got about 5 yards to make a decision here. So this is any quarterback in the NFL is going to make this happen. He's got 5 yards, guys. The receiver turned his head. The two guys, those dumbasses, are doubling. Left him open. That's just a pitch and catch. This might be the rookie. I don't remember. I don't know what number he is. What was that, guys? Look at the guy. What was this? See, this is a scripted touchdown. This guy doesn't even try to make the tackle. He, like, pushes. Look at this. What was that? Like, what was that, man? That's terrible. That was probably the worst. The worst effort play of the preseason. Hate to call you out on that, bro, but come on, bro. What is that? Like, just tell me, what is that? That's all I want to know. All right, next play. Whoa, I think somebody went early here in the middle. Nah, it was close. It was close. I'll give him the benefit. Hurdled him, but what's going on the D-line? Look at this D tackle right here. Go upfield. Look at how far this guy goes. So that's why he's able to run there, because of this guy. Why are you going so far to the left? Hold your ground. If he stayed right here where my pen is, you make the play. Instead, he's over here on the ground. That's the guy that should make the play, guys. Like, let's be honest. This guy is the one that makes the play. He goes too far left instead of holding his ground. The nose guard is 3 yards back field and getting held. They're not going to call that, though. He literally was getting held, but this is a scripted run. You got guys moving gaps, 2 gaps over. You got nose tackles backpedaling while getting blocked and held at the same time. But the NFL is so real. Okay, just checking. Let's see here. Is this Aaron Rodgers? Nope. Rushing 3. You better not get caught here. If you get caught here, this is bad news. All right. Bad angles by the defenders. Like, what are they doing? They both went inside. When you have 2 guys, one go outside onto the left, one goes to the right. They both go the same angle and let him go around. So, okay. Whatever. They're talking to Sean McVay here. Or is it, oh, it's just a coach cam. Let's watch this quarterback throw it right to the other team. They show the coach's cam because they knew this is going to be a pick. No one finds this to be fishy, though. How do they know to use a coach's cam right now? They just knew? Or is this a replay? I need to figure out if this is a replay or if this is during the play. If they showed this camera angle during the play, this should be a red flag to you. Like, oh, this is a script. And then the quarterback ends up throwing it right to the guy. Like, literally right to him. Look at this. Wide open player. He's literally wide open, guys. Any NFL quarter, any high school player can make that throw. Hell, I can make this throw. I know for a fact I can make that throw right to this guy, no problem. This man throws it way, 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 way too short. Like, way too short. Like, come on, bro. Like, you didn't know that you had to throw over him like that. Like, he's in between the safety and the linebacker. 6 yards, 7 yards to the safety, right? And then he's about almost 5.5 from the linebacker. So he has plenty of room to make the throw and the receiver to protect himself. So it's just inexcusable. And these are the things that I talk about. This isn't real football. This wouldn't happen at any level. It only happens in the NFL. It's all for entertainment. That's it. Was he going to run it in now? Of course he is. Jogging. No one's trying. This is a script, man. This is a scripted INT pick 6. One of many. Get used to it. Get ready. It's going to be a long year of these. Who's this? Captain Kirk? Let's see if he's number 8. Nope. Number 12, I'm not sure who he is. So they got the chip on the D end. Well, he's blocking him with his back. That's kind of weird. Watch this tight end. Blocks him with his back almost. And then releases. 84 is open. Give it to him. It's too late. There's probably someone else wide open now. Of course there is. Of course they let a tight end get wide open. All right, let's see what happens on this play. False start left tackle. Let's see what he does here. We had the void of any rush. And the receiver catches it, of course. That's a catch. Let's be honest. Play action. This defensive end better. All right, I was going to say he better make this play. But my question is, why was he unblocked? Yeah, this is a mistake. The right tackle should have come out and blocked him. The right tackle double teams. Watch the right tackle. So this is simple, guys. Here, there. And then the right tackle is for extra help. Or they can go the other way. They can go right tackle, right guard, center, left guard, and then right tackle for any blitzing or help. Like, they could have gone anywhere. Instead, What happens is these two guys double team the nose guard, and then this guy comes up free. This guy, I think, motions over. So literally, you have a free rusher coming in. So that's what I mean, man. It looks like a great play for the defense, but it's just offensively. What are we doing? Why are you doubling there? Like, this double team doesn't even need to happen. The guard whiffs. Now the tackle has to overcompensate. But guess what? You guys have left this guy open, and the guy that was here is motioning. So now this fake handoff shouldn't have even been a handoff. It should have just been running back, go right to this guy and cut him. Like the handoff, it just slows everything down. Yeah, it makes him have to decide, but it's bad play design. The old lineman just completely messed this up. It's not a great defense. It's bad offense. Sorry. That's all that is. He's able to break through the running back and then causes a disaster, a fumble. It's just bad play design. That's what it is. It's not the Texans, oh, they're so good. No, the Miami Dolphins drew up a terribly drawn up play for blocking. They didn't block that properly. There should never be a time except on a naked bootleg, which that was not. That's the only time you would leave a defensive end free. There is no other time. Oh yeah, and also triple option. Unless you're running option or a naked bootleg, the defensive end should never, ever, 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 ever break free, ever, because he's the quickest point, straight line to the quarterback. He's the first person that can wreck the game, and then the D tackle's next. Like, you have to block those two positions more than any other position. They're the closest threat to the quarterback and the running back to stop the play. So it's just baffling to me that you had a play drawn up where the D end is just not touched until he meets the quarterback. It's just, no. All right. Now the nose guard the center lets the nose guard right through. Or that's the guard, actually, I think. Yep, the left guard whiffs. Let's see what happens, though. Oh, we saw this play already, I think. No, we didn't. They run a rub route up top. This guy gets caught in the wash, bumps into his player, and then his player starts jogging. Still could have gotten there. That's the crazy part, guys. Oh, and he does get there. He got lucky, though. Let's be honest. The ball was hanging in the air too long. The quarterback, the receiver had to slow down for it. Like, if this is a nicely thrown ball, but let's look at the quarterback's feet. The feet don't lie, right? Let's pause. Let's see where his feet are. Yeah, see? His feet are all out of whack. His front foot was next to his back foot, so that means there's going to be no power on the throw. And it also means it's going to float in the air. So that's exactly what happens. If he was able to set his feet properly and just let it fly, I guarantee you that ball gets there quicker and way more accurately. And honestly, though, if just being honest, he really should have just gone here. Because you're not a big-time quarterback. You're just trying to make a name for yourself. This play would have been quicker, easier, first down, keep it moving. Because now you're throwing interception because you're getting hit and throwing it late. Your mechanics are out of whack. There's just a lot of things that are just wrong with this. So if it's real football, you would throw here. You wouldn't risk your career knowing that there's only one quarterback that's going to be a backup here. So it behooves me to make the right play here. You getting this first down entrusts a lot of trust into you. That the whole team will trust you a lot more if you make that rather than throwing this interception over here on a wide open guy that had to slow down. Like, if you led that ball around here, it's a touchdown. It's bad to me. It's all bad. It's bad optics. And then this guy goes in with his arm bar. Another arm bar. Do we get another one? Nah, he blocked it. He was going to try the arm bar. So are we going to the crib here? There's no way he's going to the crib, guys. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way. But either way, that's bad football, guys. Let's see. They fake the run left, devoid of any rush. Wide open. I just want to see what my DN's doing. No rush, no rush. So they were just slow. They were slow riding, guys. And then they pretend like, oh, I can't get there. That was an act. That was surely an act. I didn't buy it, though. So let's see. They're running left. Let's see what happens to our DN. Oh, he crashes inside. Look at that's our DN. No edge, no chance. This guy was supposed to be like here and then making the play. Now he's 5 yards inside, like next to the D tackles. The running back is running where he should have been. Now the DN just gets ran by. Touchdown. That's all that is. It's just bad defense. I'll show you again what I mean. Whoops. So let's pause right here. This guy ends up getting washed. Well, first he crashes, and then he helps the block by crashing. Whenever a defensive end runs inside and crashes in, you're helping the blocker seal you off. That's all you're doing. And you're never taught to do that, because especially if this guy's not twisting around, which he did not. So you had all of your defensive linemen next to each other in a ball right here. And people wonder why they get ran on. This is either a safety or an outside backer. So he's just outside help. He'd be curled to flat. So he'd be playing here and around there. So, I mean, and he's too skinny to be even trying to stop that. So watch this guy just crash in and ends up over there. See, that's not what you want. This is your outside backer taking on a lineman. So he's gone. He's taking on a lineman, and that's your outside. Actually, this is your strong safety, and then this is your outside backer. So your safety's washed, and then now your backer's about to get hit, and now you have no defensive end there because he just crashed. Now your free safety just whiffs on the tackle, and that's all there is. That's all there is, guys. Bad football all the way around. Like, if the defense just is lined up properly and plays their alignments properly, they make that play. That's all that is. All right, let's see here. Close to a false start, but not quite. I knew it. Oh, all right, he didn't get it. It was close. Safety? Nope, he gets away, but then he gets away again. Okay, and then he gets away again. But these guys aren't really. Look at these tackle attempts. Look at these tackle attempts. That should have been a strip. So I don't know what happens there. Right when you realize he didn't get that strip, you should have known something crazy was going to happen. And then watch this bad tackle attempt. What is that? What was that? It's like he was trying to make it look like he was trying to tackle him. That's what that looked like to me. False start, left tackle. So this is going to be a big play for the offense, I think. Slant route. Wide open. And then look at, wow, yeah, all right, guys. Yeah, we're going to talk about this one. Because you're going to see this guy tackle his own teammate. So they let the false start, like I say all the time, guys, if a false start happens and it doesn't get called, the offense is going to get a big play. And lo and behold, the void of any type of defense. Watch this. Slant route. First of all, why are these two guys doubling? This guy should be taking away the slant. This guy is on that. Take away the slant. That's what should have happened, first of all. So, fine. The slant goes, and then this guy arrives late. Somewhere he should have been early. And then watch this, guys. Just pay attention. Pay attention to what the safety does to the guy that's going to make the tackle. He tackles his own guy. And let me guess, this is going to be a touchdown now because of some foolery. But we're going to have people out here that are going to defend this. Like, oh, he was trying to get the guy. He just misjudged it. If that's what you truly believe, hitting his guy completely, like, didn't even hit the opposing team at all. He did not hit the opposite team at all. So I don't even want to hear that. Look at this. Cleans his player's clock. But the NFL is real. And then this guy, for some reason, no one's grabbing at that piece of cloth. But you guys believe this stuff is real? Yeah, we're going over that play. I'm glad I saw that one. That was bad. That was a play that should have been picked off, first of all. And then fine. It doesn't get picked off. It should have been a tackle for 15, 20 yards. Turned it a 60-yard gain. Play action. They block the defensive end, but look at this lackluster rush. What's up? This is going to be a big play on the offense. Devoid of any rush. Wide open. I knew it, though. You could tell by the rush. If there's no rush, they're just letting him score. I just don't know. I don't know, guys. Devoid of any rush, and they just let him throw this. The defender slows down, because when I pointed at those guys, they were step for step. They were literally step for step, so I'm guessing the cornerback just slowed himself down just to let it happen. Because there's no way you could be step for step and all of a sudden we see the guy is 5 yards away from you. You're jogging and he's sprinting. Like, come on, man. Come on. All right, let's see what our defensive end does. He crashes too far inside, takes the block on with his right shoulder. So what should have happened is, if he takes this block on with his left shoulder, guess what? His right arm would be free, and he'd be able to make the tackle. Now he got hit with his right shoulder, now he gets sealed off. You can't let that happen. Now that this happened to him, there's no edge. So therefore, there's no chance. So this running back is going to do one or two things. This guy's going to end up blocking that guy, and he's going to have a one-on-one with his 24 and either run him over, truck him, juke him, or hurdle him, or 84 blocks 24, and then this guy goes outside and turns into a foot race. Or, third thing that could happen, 84 can end up blocking both of them. And then you also have the quarterback there to help out blocking. So this is just all bad. All that should have happened is this guy should have taken a better angle this way, hit him with your left shoulder, leave your right arm free, and you stop the play in the backfield. But the simplest of fundamentals gets thrown out the window. And it's to a guy that's trying to make the football team, apparently, making these types of mistakes. Like, you wouldn't take this block on like that. You see where his body's here? His whole body should be here instead. Literally. And then you take this block on with your left shoulder. Now your right arm is free, and you're making this play. He does the opposite of what you're supposed to do. Now let's see what happens here. He blocks the top guy, foot race. Stiff arms him, and then it's foot race. Touchdown. I think I got to go over this play because it's a fundamental play. That's just fundamentals. If you do your fundamentals properly, you stop the play. But no, I'm not going to do that one because most people aren't going to get that. Most people aren't going to understand that. They're just going to try to defend it. Only people that understand the sport will understand that. It's really that simple. Wait, whoa. Oh, then yeah, see, when they do stuff like this too, when they do interviews while the play's going on, you know a big play is going to happen too, guys. That's another tell. Like, you're doing this, false start. The center false started on that one. There's devoid of any rush, so that's never good. So no rush, a false start, and the trifecta, the catch. So they false started, and then the defense didn't rush after the false start. Didn't call it, they get the big play. That's how that happens. It's going to happen like that all the time, all year, guys. Just be prepared. Look at both DNs run by the play. They both run themselves away out of the play. So there's no edge, no chance, because they just ran by the play on purpose. So just let this guy get his yards. So it was basically, 9 on 11 once they do that? You take yourselves out of the play, now it's 9 on 11. And the two defensive ends just ran by, literally. I'm not watching that again because it's just going to hurt my eyes. Now both your ends crash inside. You have a twist on one side, but not on the other. But I'm supposed to believe that the NFL is real. Get out of here, guys. Now let's see what the defenders do here. The corner falls for the out. So this is similar to what I said before. Last time it was the corner biting on the in route and he had inside help. Why would you bite on this when this guy is there? Even if he throws that out, this guy is going to break and make a tackle on it. So why would you bite on that and then now you give up the deep play when you're responsible for the deep? It just doesn't make sense. And then you'll have people defending this crap. Like, no. This guy is, you can see this guy right here. He's already reacting to that. Like, he would have played the out. So there's no reason that this guy should have bid on that. That's for the audience. Oh, he tricked him. You're in zone. You wouldn't even bite on that. It's not like you're playing that guy man to man. That's not even your responsibility. You're doing that to leave the zone open so he can break open on you. That's what's happening. Like, you wouldn't bite on that out route with the guy playing the hook to curl, and now you give up the deep, and then run into your own player. Like, it's just bad. Like, what are we doing here? Other than kissing and making out on the 16-yard line. Look at that. And then 27 goes for a ride. That was a touchdown. They're going to call him short, but that was a touchdown. Let's see here. No false start for once. Dude's open. I can see him. Quarterback's just holding it, devoid of any rush, guys. So this is going to be a big play. Watch how the rush doesn't even occur. Look at, what are we doing? There's no rush at all. They're all just standing there. Crashes inside, lets the guy push him away. So they're not trying to get there, like, at all. Until it's too late. Wide open. That's how it happens. Whenever the quarterback's sitting in the pocket for 3 years, you know it's going to be a big play. That's all I got to say, man. It's every time. It comes into fruition. Now, both defensive ends seem to have run by the quarterback. Right by him. Right by him. It's a trend. The D-tackle did it too. Let's watch what the corner does. Man-to-man, doesn't bump him at all. Now he goes in the cover 3 technique. But at least he turns his head. But he turned the wrong way. And he's smaller. So when you're playing a bigger guy like that, you want to turn inside so you're closer to him and you can just put your left hand up because it's the closest thing there. Now you turn your whole body and you went up with your right hand. It just takes too long. It's a game of inches, man. Like, you can do it that way, but you better make the play, which he didn't. So that's why you would do that the other way. And, it's like opposite day out here. Who's this, Jameis Winston? Yeah, okay. Look at this defender. Look at his head turn. So you turn your head when the ball is at your face. Like, literally, the ball is at his face, guys. And that's when he turns his head. I bet you one of the defenders were telling him to do it. They were like, turn your head right about now. And then he does it, the ball already beats him. It's all an act. And then look at him. He's like, oh my God. And still doesn't even try to attack. Wow. Yeah, that was Jameis. Let's see here. Play action. No, they run the ball. Look at our middle. Look at this guy. Goes for a ride. Like, bro, you're backpedaling. You're not fighting. See, that's his fault right there. 69. What are you doing, 69? You're the fattest, biggest guy on the field. You're supposed to plug up this hole, and you're letting this guy push you back one-on-one 5 yards in the gap that they ran through. Now, where's my defensive end at? Him? What does he do? No rush. Opens up the lane. Car-sized hole right here because of these two guys. But what does the guy next to him do? What does this guy do? Gets washed too. They all are backpedaling and letting this happen. Now 22, the safety. What is he doing? Why is he going middle like that when you see the whole left side's exposed? He should have ran in there. The alley, bro. The alley. Where are you going? Safety. Go to the alley. Like you're taught at 5 years old. Not to the middle where everyone is already. Go to where no one is. The help. Where the help is needed. Now you make the tackle anyway. 60 yards down the field when you should have made it in the alley? Or at least attempted it? No rush, so this is going to be a big play. Watch our DNs. No rush at all. So this is going to be a big play on the offense. You can book it. Unless this sack happens. I hope they get the sack. All right. If this sack didn't happen, this is going to be a big play. Like, I don't understand why this happened. Because look at this. I'm going to pause it right now. So, oh, it didn't pause. It didn't pause for some reason. I'm going to pause it right now, guys. So you have 2 linemen blocking no one. And you have this guy struggling to hold this guy up and they're not helping? What are we doing here? But the NFL is real. You have 2 linemen blocking no one and you have this running back getting pummeled with no help. And the quarterback's going to get killed now. Look at this. Like, what are we doing? They're still standing there blocking no one. They're not looking back to see if their quarterback needs help. But you think this stuff is real? You really, truly believe this stuff is real, man? Like, they wouldn't be standing there blocking no one, staring at 2 spies that aren't coming. They turn around and look for work. Like, this is so fake. Let's see here. Both defensive ends crash inside a bit, but then our defensive tackles. What type of alignment is this, guys? See, this is just, let's give up the run. Look at this alignment. I'm trying to get to it. Hold on, guys. Look at how they're lined up, guys. Your D tackles are 1.5 yards off the ball, and your D ends are 1 yard off the ball. But somehow you're going to stop the run here? It's 3rd and 15. I guess Seattle catches them here. They're not expecting a run, and Seattle runs the ball here. Like, I still don't get why you would line up this way. Now both your D tackles spread out, so this guy spreads out, this guy spreads out, and the D tackle or the D ends already went past. All he has to do is go opposite of where the other guy is, which he did. Now no one's tackling. Like, look at this, guys. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is that? That's not a tackle attempt. They're not even trying to wrap up. They're just putting their arms out to make it look like. But in real speed, these look like tackle attempts. Like right now, we're going half speed right now, so we can see it. But if I were to play this in real speed, these would look like they're trying to tackle him. But now we see him that they're not. Like, look at their arms. Look at that. He's not trying to tackle him. But in real speed, it looks like they are. And that's why they want the fastest guys in the NFL. So when they do shit like this, you can't really see it. It looks real. But when you slow it down, you see how fake it is. Go watch wrestling, too. Go watch a wrestling match right now. Go on YouTube. Go watch any wrestling match and watch it in half speed. And you'll really see how fake it is. You'll see punches not even land. You'll see a lot of crap. It's the same thing, guys. It's sports entertainment. Wrestling, we know it's fake, but when you're watching it in real speed, a lot of the stuff looks real. The punches look real. The slams, all the stuff. Watch it at half speed. Go watch a wrestling match at half speed and tell me how it looks. It's going to look a lot like this. And this is going to be what? A defensive play. You got the defensive cam. Let's see. Let's see him float the ball up right to the safety, right? Punt return. Oh, he actually completed the pass. Now they got to show the defensive coordinator being mad. He's like, oh, man, come on. You got to be kidding me, man. But what's up with the defense? Let's check. Corner just lets him run by. What is that? What is the corner doing here? He just lets him run by him, and then this guy, I don't know what he's doing. I just don't know what's going on. Why is this corner letting him just run by? Why is this corner not already running? Why is he jogging now? Why is he 5 yards away from him almost? Why? Like, it's just so many questions. Why does it look so bad? Now, why is the defensive coordinator acting so mad when you can see the guy was beat from Jump Street? So many questions. It's just all for show. All right, let's see this. Obvious running situation here, but they can pass here. Play action. Where's my defensive end? Oh, he's crashing inside and not rushing the quarterback whatsoever until late. So this is going to be a big play because the defensive end. There was the void of any rush, guys. What did I tell you here? No rush, no rush, no rush, no rush. And the guy that should have been rushing from Jump Street doesn't even come in. He's a right-handed quarterback. You're a left end. Why aren't you rushing? Until it's late. Now he waits like 5 seconds. Now he wants to rush. What are you waiting for? Let's count the seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 seconds, and now he starts running in. So let's count it now. Let's count now, guys. Hold on. Let's count this now. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. So he would have been there in 3 seconds, guys, if he just ran in. Instead, he waits 6 seconds, and then he haphazardly runs in afterwards to give him more time. It's ridiculous. Stop believing this crap. No one rushes like that. That's not a rush. That's the NFL selling you a game. That's it. This is flag football with pretend rush game. That one was bad, man. The handoff. Okay, so you're telling me that these two guys couldn't make that play? And then let's see. I think this guy got blocked in the back. I could be wrong. Yep. He's getting shoved in his back. Look at 41. He's getting clipped. That's a clip right there, man. Like, where are my referees at? This is a clip. You can't push him in his back like this. And now, don't get me started with these two guys. If this were real, these two guys would be pushing these offensive players into the running back and making a sandwich right here, or at least trying to. But let's not be stupid here. This is a clip, so they're not going to call that clip. He's still got his hands on his back, and that's what we do in the NFL. We pick and choose when to call things, even at critical moments. All right, I think we got a couple more plays here. So now, the void of any rush again, back shoulder throw. So whenever they rush like this, like no one comes in. If after 3 seconds there's no pressure on the quarterback, like just count it in your head. Count 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3. I'll even give you 4 seconds. If after 4 seconds it's a pass play, and there's not even one person even close to the quarterback, you can bet your ass it's going to be a big play for the offense. 9 out of 10 times. There's that 1% time we saw it where a fumble happens or a sack happens. It happens very rarely. But you can bet your ass. When it's like this, oh yeah, it's going to be a big play for the offense. No pressure at all. No one looking like they're trying to get there. Every time. That's without question. It's a promise to you. Now this is just devoid of any brains. Look at him. Let's watch his feet here. He aims this. So his front foot, look, yeah. He's pointing this exactly where he wanted it. And he floated it. There was no zip to it. This ball went where he wanted it to, guys. That's how we have it, guys. He's auditioning to be in the NFL. Because they probably told him, we need an interception here, man. Some guys are just like, man, I'm not doing this. And they'll complete the pass. All right. Your pride is going to have you out of this league. You completed the pass, but they're not going to add you to their roster. Because when they tell you to do something, you better do it. And that's what they're testing here. So this guy right here that threw this pick, most likely is going to be the backup quarterback, or at least the third slot practice job. Because if someone goes down, there's a pecking order. So they need someone in there that's going to listen to what they tell them to do when they tell them to do it. So we're going to go over this play too. This is very bad. We're going to have people saying, oh, that's why he's the third string. He's playing against other third stringers, genius. So they're all at the same level. So shut the hell up. And starters do this too. So what's your answer to that? Like, these fools always have an answer for everything, but the answers are always lackluster. Every time. Anyhow. So he throws it right to him. and it's going to be a touchdown. And look at even the quarterback gave up. Look at him. But it's a penalty, I think. They called the flag. No, that's not a flag. That's someone threw something on the field. But you're telling me, look at the quarterback. Look at the effort on all these guys. And then the quarterback, he could have pushed him right there. He could have given him a nice little shoulder, anything at all. Touch him. Something to show that you have a pulse. The fact that he didn't even touch this guy, that just shows enough for me. That tells me that he was told to throw this interception and let him score. That's all. That's all, folks. He touches him at the end. He touched his back, but he was already in. Flag. So it's probably coming back, but still, guys, this is what they do in the NFL. Now, defensive end crashes inside, devoid of any rush. This is going to be a big play. Yeah, this is going to be a big play. No one rushed. Defensive end crashed inside. I knew it, guys. I know how the NFL works. I know how this shit plays out. I told you. And then the magnet comes in. Look, that's a magnet catch, guys. It's like stuck to his shoulder and his hands. That's absolutely a magnet catch, if I ever seen one. Look at how the ball gravitates. Yeah, magnet catch, guys. We found one. We found a clear and concise one. Oh, yeah. I'll say 11:06 so I can get it properly. So we found 3 decent videos that we're going to turn into mini videos because it's just so bad. All right, so now defensive ends take themselves out of the play. Both of them, no rush at all. And then big play. You guys getting the drift here? You seeing a little pattern? You should be seeing a pattern here, guys. And I'm not talking wide receiver patterns. I'm talking about the way in which they run their league, the way in which these plays are ran, the way in which everything happens. You should be seeing a pattern, guys. If you're still not seeing it, I'll be here all season. As long as the NFL's around, I'll always have content. There'll always be some nonsense for me to show you guys. So, as long as you guys want to see it, it'll be there. Dude's wide open in the back. Corner gives up on the play. And just falls on his face. The kick is up. And it gets glitched to the middle. Watch it. This was a miss, guys. He missed this kick. It veers left. See, right there. This is missed. He missed this kick, guys. But then watch. They bring it back for him. There's no wind. Look at the flags. They are not moving. So don't tell me that there was wind. There's another object. It's called a magnet, and they control it, guys. The NFL does. I believe it. I know it, and I'll continue to prove it, guys. Other than that, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll do this for one more week on YouTube, and then after that, they'll be going on Rumble. Don't forget to join Rumble to get the full breakdowns. But we'll also be talking about the games leading up to them on YouTube, so we'll still have that. But catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.